know what's wild? How much the environment influences the way we see and capture things. In this video, guys, I want to share with you 5 tips on how to find and master your own style. And in the next video, I'll show you how I actually edit my photos in my own style. Let me show you what I mean. Over the years, my editing style has really evolved. Going back when I lived in Copenhagen, my photos were all about that dark, moody vibes. That's when I also developed that cool Copenhagen preset pack, which is actually still available on my website, if that's something you're into. But moving to Portugal completely shifted that. The light here, it's just so different, and I didn't have to, but I really wanted to adapt my style to something, much brighter, desaturated, and minimal. Let me just give you 5 tips that I think are crucial for you to get on with developing your own style. The first tip I have for you is to find an inspiration. That's the easiest way. Find what you love to see and how would you like your photos to look. When you see someone's work on Instagram and go, wow, I love these blank colors and blank tones, that's when you know you're onto something. And you don't need to outright just copy or jump trends. You can and should have your own unique twist to that. And I'm sure even if you try to copy someone, you would still end up with something of your own, something unique. Besides that, find your signature look. I know it's not easy in the beginning, but not necessarily this is about the editing style, but rather about what you photograph and how. That really influences and makes a big difference. For me, I really lean into minimalism, focusing on soft colors and desaturated feel. So next time you're out there, think of really basic things like composition. Should I have a busy background or do I want a clean one? Do I want to use a telephoto lens and achieve that compression, or I want my subject to be small, shot with wide angle lens so that the landscape seems more dramatic? Whatever it is, just think, experiment with different styles, different types of photos until something clicks that feels just right for you. Tip number 3 is a bit of controversial in my opinion. The consistency is key. Yes and no. First, I encourage you to play around with lots of different styles of editing as well as shooting styles, because it's just so essential on how you will develop as a photographer. Once you found a style you love, use it consistently to perfect it and to give your photos that recognizable look. However, don't get stuck on it for the rest of your life. Know that it's fine for your style to change, to evolve, to be different than it used to be. Again, that signals growth. Before I reveal to you the most important tip, I want to quickly mention tip number 4, presets. They are great help to edit faster, to find your own styles, as well as stay consistent. And as a beginner, I encourage you to find a lot of presets and experiment with them. They don't have to be the paid ones, by the way. Like on my website, you can get them for free. I will leave the link in the description. They are a great base for you to understand how presets work and what they do to your images. Remember though, all presets are just a starting point. And lastly, this is probably the most important tip of all, the environment. So before I thought you can take whatever photo you want, slap a preset on top, boom, job done, photo posted. No, I can't stress enough the importance of the environment for the looks of your photos. I would say it's like 70% the environment and only about the 30% is the editing. The editing only enhances what you captured. If it completely transforms your photo, I don't think it's really working out. Remember that presets most of the times are sort of made for different types of photos. So like my Patagonia presets are made for these light, minimalistic, desaturated photos, and slapping that on the moody Copenhagen photos just won't work. It's all about finding the balance between the environment and editing. Get that right and you're already halfway there. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep on creating.